Dan, welcome to InvestorStream, and great to see you're on site at the Pathfinder 2 gas-to-power Bitcoin mining operations in Colorado. To start, can you just talk us through this first operation and what has AXP delivered here?
Yeah, thanks. It's good to be out here. It's a cracker of a day, as you can see. Everything's running well. The trial operations are underway. We've got 1.2 megawatts of electricity coming out of the generators, and we're currently powering over 500 ASIC miners. The ASIC miners are running at about 45 petajoules per second, which should mine just over 1 Bitcoin per month. By pushing the gas from the well to the generators, the Pathfinder is now also moving oil to the tanks from the Niobrara formation. So now we have two streams of revenue running here. We've got the oil production and then revenue from the gas to power. This is in addition to the old production that's running in the Pierre formation on other parts of the leases here. I believe that we're the first ASX listed oil and gas company to actually turn on the power, run the miners, and see oil go into the tanks as well as the Bitcoin revenue.
Okay, so this is a relatively small project. There's around 580 Bitcoin miners. You're producing around 1.2 megawatts of power. How much power can this first site generate, or how much gas could you source from this site to install more generators and third-party Bitcoin miners?
The trial project is small, 1.2 megawatts. We are doing the groundwork to add a further 1.75 megawatt hour of generators on the Pathfinder site behind me. Additional gas to run these generators is coming from the adjacent America Vespucci well, a short distance away that way, and the combined 3 megawatt will need about 600 MCF a day of gas. So we're well in hand to get that done. We're also putting in additional generators over at JW Power and Kellesley Court locations, taking the total power generation on this area to 5 megawatt hour. Both locations have available gas to run this increased capacity. One step at a time, and we'll scale it up over the coming months.
Thanks, Dan. Now, AXP has communicated that it's planning on delivering 5 megawatts of power from the first 3 sites. That's still relatively modest. Your company has 750 billion cubic feet of gas resources here, and it's likely more than this. So what's the plan to hyperscale this and attract some big data center operators or Bitcoin miners that want access to these stranded gas resources?
Yeah, we're in a good position here with our resources. This is a small-scale project compared with the potential of the whole area. 750 billion cubic feet of gas can run a significant power base over many years. There would need to be a managed development plan across the acreage, and we are in the early stages of discussing a joint venture development plan with our partners here on site and other players in the industry. It's certainly a business model that's getting a lot of airtime around the globe. The opportunity is only in the early stages. AXP is in a prime position to capitalise on the projected growth in North America. Natural gas generators like these in the oil field is not new. We've been doing it for many years to power remote locations. What's changed the world here for everyone is Starlink Enterprise. Internet coverage across North America with good old oil and gas know-how is the key driver getting this off-grid business model up and running at large scales.
Okay, so why would Florence be an attractive destination for them? And what gives Florence an edge over a data center owner considering a large-scale build in the Permian, for example?
Well, this area here, the Florence oil field, is the oldest oil field west of the Mississippi and was actually discovered prior to the Spindletop field in Texas. We're standing on multiple stacked pay zones across the acreage, and there is in place large contingent resources, which coupled with techniques that have been modernised, there's a lot of oil and gas to be extracted. With regards to the Permian Basin in Texas versus Florence, there's a number of factors including economic and climate. I've been told the sun shines here for 320 days of the year, and that the temperatures are friendly to man and machine than Western Texas, where it gets really hot. With the federal government pushing for more onshore energy and data centres, there is going to be room for many players in the area, both in Texas and up here across the plains of North America.
And finally, Dan, we know gas-to-power data centres is AXP's key focus here, but what of the oil operation here? How is that benefiting?
Look, it's been incredible. Even in this first week, we've got a clear case of increased oil production. As the gas pressure from the well is able to be regulated, what happens is the fluid level in the well drops down, allowing reservoir pressure to release more fluid into the wellbore. Already during the trial phase, we've seen over 150 barrels of oil pushed to the tanks in less than a week from the Pathfinder 2 well, which is a really good start, and we're monitoring it daily.
Thanks, Dan. Appreciate the update. All the best.
Thank you very much.